Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we got a Craftsman. This is an 18-year-old mower. It's a Craftsman with the single cylinder Briggs. Belongs to my neighbor. He was cutting his grass as he always does every weekend. And then I heard it backfiring. I had some earbuds in, heard it backfiring, and he comes over and says it won't start. So let's diagnose and see what's going on. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Here's the engine, single cylinder Briggs. Now he admitted that this thing, he said 20 years old. It's a 2006, so we're 18 years old. He admitted he never maintains this thing. He said it's changed oil maybe, he thinks 3 or 4 times the whole time, and has never done anything else to it. There's no hour meter on here, but anyway, let's take a look at it. Got parking brake on. Let's do half throttle. Alright, that was pretty loud. So my prediction is it's something with the valves, because he was running. I'm not questioning really the fuel since I know he's running it every week. Could be something with the carburetor, but I'm thinking, I asked him, I said, when was the last time you had the valves adjusted? He looked at me like he didn't know what I was talking about and said he's never had it done. I'm betting that's the issue. Alright, now I got the hood removed. First thing I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to remove this spark plug, take a look at it. So no damage, no mechanical damage, and it felt like it had compression as I was turning over, just a little bit, but I'm predicting it's going to be something with the valves. I'm expecting to see one of those rocker arms off to the side or just really loose. Put something here to catch the oil, old t-shirt. Oh yeah. Wow. Oh wow, yeah. Good grief. Alright guys, real quick, I went ahead and took that rocker arm loose and I pulled this out to see if it was bent. It was straight, but then I noticed, looks like we got a this is exhaust basically blowing by that valve. So I'm like, well, it's not seating right or something. And it turns out the valve seat has dropped, and I have this scope here, hoping I can show you guys with one hand. Alright, got the scope back in. Alright, so as I twist it around, so now you can see that valve seat. You can actually see the spark plug hole where my scope is going through, and I got the camera turned around, and you can see that valve seat has dropped out of that head here. And guys, real quick, I'll show you this Borescope that I've got recently. I really like it. I can't remember the price of it. I'll put a link down in the description. This is great. I like how you can turn this knob and turn the camera back around, and basically that's what I was just doing in the cylinder. I put it down through the spark plug hole and then turn that camera, and then you can see. And I love the quality of this camera. It's super clear. You probably can't see it. I even still have the plastic on. It's so new, but I've been using it for probably about a month now. I've been meaning to make a video on some other Borescopes, but this is probably my favorite one. I had the snap-on, super expensive. This was like a fraction of the price, and I really like it. The snap-on took about 6 AA batteries, and where this one I can just plug it up and charge. I could put an SD card right there on the side, where the snap-on you could do that as well, but the main thing was the battery. I can just plug this up and charge it up, so no replacing batteries. But also I could have like a swivel right here. I'm gonna operate it with my hand. See how it kind of swivels? Pretty cool. So what's cool is now I can quickly and easily show the customer the very issue that we're talking about. Saves a lot of time of explaining and all that. So what's cool is I didn't have to take it apart, waste time, and now the customer will know exactly what I'm talking about. And I want to show you real quick. Let's see the part number. So it's the ZX2-D. Here's the box that it comes in. Pretty nice. So you can just, it has a foam. So you got a nice foam inside of that box where you can store everything. Now they have other models, but on this one that we're talking about, it is the whole length is right at about 38 inches. So you have a light right there on the end, 3 different settings. You can just push that little button there and you can take quick pictures just by snapping a snapshot right there. So guys, I thought this would be the perfect example to show you why you might want to get one of these. Not only will it help you diagnose mechanical problems, I've actually used it around the house, looking for wires in the wall, actually finding blockages in like my air conditioner drain line, garbage disposal, things like that. But also on that Craftsman mower, like when we started, that's an issue. That was an example of where the repair bill, when you factor in the parts and the labor, actually cost more than the mower was worth. So my neighbor ended up just deciding to sell that mower on Facebook Marketplace and buying a new mower. But since we had this footage and I could prove to any buyer what the issue was, we were able to sell that mower to a mechanic that had had one of those engines with a good head, and he got it back to working. I didn't have a head, otherwise I would have put one on there, but that's all that mower needed. But that's another example of why having like an endoscope or something like this, where you can save that time diagnosing the problem, and then that'll help you sell, if you don't want to dismantle that. Also, like, I didn't dismantle that mower any further than what you guys saw. And that's good, instead of that way, he's got all the parts, he has more peace of mind. Like if I were buying a used piece of equipment and I saw evidence like that, now I know what I'm dealing with no surprises. That's what I'm going to give. I'm willing to pay more for that versus getting a mower with parts all over the place, hasn't been put together. That's a nightmare. No one wants to, buy those things. So anyway, I hope this video helps you guys out. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll have more videos like this coming soon. Thanks for watching. Oh, and one last thing, check the pinned comment or down in the description. I'll have a link to Beaver, to this endoscope and others. Thanks for watching, guys.